Hi, welcome back to the Homestead. Today I'm going to share with you my version of the strawberry rhubarb pie. I have one package of graham crackers all crumbled up, a quarter cup of melted butter, one tablespoon of almond flour. I'll mix this all together, and this will be the graham cracker crust that'll go on the bottom of my pie. I'm using strawberry rhubarb jam as my filling, but I'll be adding a few ingredients to it. I think I need just a little bit more butter to make this stick together better. Hang on one second. I'm going to do another tablespoon of butter. I'll melt it in the microwave. It'll only take a few seconds. Like I said, this is my version of the pie. I've already sprayed my pie pan, and I will bake this in the oven at 325 for, I'm going to start at 15 minutes, and then we'll go from there. But usually it takes about 15-20 minutes to do this pie. There's my butter's melted. So that was a quarter plus another tablespoon of melted butter. Yeah, that's going to stick together better. My graham cracker crumbs just seemed like they needed a little bit more. So I'll pour this mixture in my pie dish. I do have my oven turned on, preheating. I'll press this out with my hands. Press it up the sides of the dish. You can buy pre-made graham cracker crust if you'd like, but I like to do as much of a dish as I can homemade. And a lot of recipes call for regular pie crust to make strawberry rhubarb pie. But I like the taste the graham cracker crust gives to it better. I got it just about ready. Okay. Slide that over to the side here for a second. Brush my hands off. Okay. My next bowl, I'm going to add a jelly jar and a half of the jelly. This is home canned strawberry rhubarb jelly. This was canned back in 2020. And a half of a jar. So that's a jelly jar and a half of the strawberry rhubarb jelly. The other half of the jar will go in the refrigerator for on toast. And to this, I'm adding a tablespoon of sugar just to give a little sweeter texture, taste. and a tablespoon of cornstarch to help the thickening process. I'll mix this up. Actually, I'm just going to add the rest of that jelly. There we go. Just didn't look like it was going to be enough for in a pie dish, so. Like I said, that was 2 jelly jars of rhubarb, strawberry jelly, homemade, a tablespoon of sugar to give a little bit of sweetness, and a tablespoon of cornstarch to help the thickening process. Bring my pie dish back over. Grab a spatula here real quick. Pour the pie filling in. Spread it out to the edges. And as soon as my oven heats up to temperature, I'll put it in the oven and I'll bring you back whenever I've taken it out and I'll slice it for you. Okay, here's my strawberry rhubarb pie. It actually baked for 25 minutes. It will be a little crumbly, of course. Crumbly. Wow. There's what a slice looks like. There's a close-up of it. Like I said, you know, this is my version of it. The strawberry rhubarb pie. I'll get a little bit more of my graham cracker crust here. I don't know about you, but always the first cut of a pie is messy. I don't care what kind of pie it is. I've always had trouble getting the first piece out fully intact. But it varies on your oven, how long to bake it. Like I said, mine did 25 minutes. Yours may take 20 or 30. Just keep an eye on it. When you see it thickens up, as you can tell, the jelly is holding its place in the, you know, in the pan or the dish. But like I said, this is my version of the strawberry rhubarb pie. Thanks for watching.